Good morning, friends. Welcome, greetings, salutations. My name's Rachel. There's a weird thing in the... Oh, it's my... Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust this. Oh well, it's fine. Good morning. This is gonna be a 10:30 flow. There's like a weird... Oh, look, it's fine. Okay, 10:30 flow. Rachel, good morning. It's me. How y'all doing? Let me know in the comments if you want. I'm gonna futz around for a few moments. Brush my teeth, get my water. I don't know if you need to know about all that, but I'm gonna tell you. So, y'all futz around too, and we'll get started at 10:30. A lot of my futzing will be petting dogs, I bet. Okay. sisters, Addison. Don't do it. Okay. Good morning, friends. We're gathering. Welcome, greetings, salutations. We are going to get started in 2 shakes. I have to go press 2 buttons really quickly. Let me know if there's anything you want to work on. Sunday. I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed. Okay. We're in. I'm jazzed. Oh, good. I'm not running as late as I thought I would. Okay. Okay. Edison Bear, you're a dog. Yes. Cat's right there. Dog's right there. Dog's right there. Okay. Okay. Everybody's accounted for. Good morning. It's a 10:30 flow with me. I'm Rachel. Welcome. If you want to go ahead and donate, I put the link in the chat thingy on the right. Give whatever you want. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your continued support. You're the best. And we're gonna get started today. I don't know why I tried to fix that. Here we go. If you want to have a block or 2 handy, go for it. Nothing that we're doing is, block specific or anything. If there's something that you would like to have around, it's up to you. And let's get started today in a child's pose. Walter, it's not going to work. I'll talk you through it. Bring your big toes together towards the end of your mat. And relax your forehead down. Okay, here's the. I know what you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. He got backyard all over my mat. Gosh, I can't wait to get back in the studio again. Love them, mean it, but it's nice to have a separation. Here we go. Child's pose. Let's get into it, y'all. Bow your forehead down. Your knees can be widened or they can be together. Your arms can be forward, your arms can be back. Just find a space, settle in. A place that works for you. And once you've found that space, take an inhale to fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up here. Exhale, easy release. And once again, inhale, hold it at the top. See if you can sip in a little bit more air. And exhale. Starting to tap in to a very personal rhythm this morning. A breath that is deeper, more mindful than the one that we normally assume. But let it also be an easy breath, a free breath, something that you're able to live with for an hour or so. If you want to take a moment before we start to move, as we begin to cultivate this on-purpose breath, if you want to set some sort of intention to place behind this breath, behind the work that we're about to do, feel free. Could be anything at all. It could be nothing. You don't have to if you don't want to. Now on your next inhale, fill yourself up. Maybe it's with some intention. Maybe it's just a big old breath. Exhale, let go of something that is not serving you. And as we begin to move on, keep this breath as your priority. Keep your intention in your heart if you set one. And whenever you're ready, start to crawl all 10 fingers forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Our first active posture will be a downward facing dog, but hey, let's make it a little bit active, but not a lot active. Maybe you, eloquence. My name is Eloquence. If you want to pedal a little bit through your knees, it's a great time to do that. If you want to sway through your hips or your heels, finding whatever movements serve you best. Maybe it's stillness. Observe your breath, and that's it. Inhale, look forward to your fingertips. Hello. Exhale, tabletop. Find your hands and your knees. Wrists underneath shoulders, maybe walk them back. Knees underneath hips, mine are good. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, find cow pose. Exhale, tuck your chin round. Find cat pose. Think about guiding the movement with your chin, y'all. Inhale, look up, point your chin up. Think about all the time we spend looking at our phones right now. Do the opposite of that. Ooh. Exhale, curl round. Fold your chin in towards your belly button high. Inhale, look up, gaze up, point up with your little chin. Exhale, curl round. Hollow through your belly as well. Move through a couple of these on your own. I'm going to let Walter back in because I feel like he's sitting out there and I feel really, really guilty. Because we don't spend 23 hours of the day together. Hi, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Hi. You smell like yard. I love you. Okay. keep moving through some cat-cows. We'll give them a couple of moments to acclimate to being around. Yeah. And make your way back to stillness for me whenever you're ready. If you don't feel like being still, cat-cow your little heart out. So we're in a tabletop, yeah? Your knees are underneath your hips, so they're about hips width distance, which is perfect. If you're unsure and you want to measure, it's going to be about 2 fist distance, but again, this should be approximately there. Moving into a gentle and upright hero's pose to start. Walk your feet out a little bit past your hips. Now your toes are pointing back, your feet are pointing back and not out, right to left. Start to walk yourself back until your hips, I'm going to scoot forward, there we go, yeah, until your hips can sink in between your shins, your calves. Maybe you're able to bring your butt all the way down on the ground. If that is not happening right now, today, you could lean forward, supporting yourself on your hands, or utilize a block, whatever approximates a block in your household currently. Sit up tall. So we're stretching through our quads, our front thighs, the front of our body. Hands to your thighs, face up for receiving, face down for grounding, or whatever feels good for you if you're not into any of that, which I respect it and it's good. Close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. Soften your mouth and just find a few deep, steady breaths. Being fine with the stillness, even if there's an impatient voice in your brain that's saying, why aren't we moving? Can you breathe louder than that? Big breath in. Big breath out. Whenever you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Crawl forward to your tabletop. If you utilized a block, scooch it out of the way. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin. After that, it might feel good to mildly tap the tops of your feet on your mat. Now moving to a little bit of strengthening, a little bit of balancing. Reach your right arm forward like you're going to give me a handshake, but don't do it because that's against the rules. Make sure your left wrist is directly underneath your shoulder. Pull your low belly up and in, and extend your left leg back behind you. Flex your left foot like you're going to stamp a footprint. If you need some stability here, feel free to lower down your 5 left toes. All we're looking for is length through both sides of your body, right? Good job, Edison. Now notice your breath. How easy, how free. Are you crunching your shoulders up towards your ears? Can you lengthen your neck? Take an inhale, lift a little higher if that feels okay. Yeah. Exhale, lower calmly down, tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin round. Don't forget to lead with your chin. Inhale, back to center. Let's move towards the other side. Right wrist is directly underneath your right shoulder. Swim your left arm forward, palm to the right, as if you were going to give me a handshake. Hollow through your belly and extend your right leg back. Breathe. Flex through your right foot, regardless of whether your toes are lifting or whether they're down. This side might be different. You're never locked in. Breathe. Take an inhale, lift a little higher if that feels okay. Exhale, lower down. Move through a few more of your cat-cows. Maybe you do something with your fingertips. You could spiral them in, maybe leaning your hips back to like a half child's pose. And that's just what I like to stretch through my wrists. If there's anything else that you would rather be doing, that's what I want you to be doing. You could find a sway from right to left instead. Oh, that's weird. Just starting to sort of work it out. Maybe you slept a little later than you wanted to, and your body's not quite awake yet. Am I just monologuing my situation? Absolutely. Let's move through one more round of cat-cow. Of course, if you want more than that, please take them. Coming back to a tabletop, shoulders over wrists. Draw your biceps forward, the eyes of your elbows forward. Step your feet back. Find a purposeful plank, and if that is a knees down plank, fantastic. If it's a forearm plank, go crazy. If you want to take a tabletop instead, wherever you are, heart forward, breathe. Engaging through your core, yes, obviously we're in a plank, but also engage through your butt, the tops of your thighs. Inhale, shift forward, and knees up or knees down, slowly lower all the way down. Shimmy your thumbs to line up with your low ribs. All 10 toes snuggle together and pointing back. Hug your elbows in. Press down through your feet and inhale, hover your heart. Baby cobra. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. Marvelous. So not pressing into your hands, you're just using the strength of your low back. Press down through your feet. Let's do it again. Inhale, heart lifting. Exhale, lower slow. Breathe. Inhale, hover lift. And exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, press through your feet. Exhale, lower down. And last one for now. Inhale, hover heart. Maybe you hover your hands. Point your elbows back. I don't like to hover my hands just because it's not comfortable for me in like a real way. But I like to lightly trace my fingertips on the mat. Pretend there's a delicate cupcake underneath your palms. So just your fingies. Take a big breath in. And exhale, lower down. Slide back, child's pose. Maybe you find a little bit of casual movement, just sort of feeling into your low back at this point, not trying to reinvent the wheel. Big breath in, big breath out, and press up and back to your downward dog. Any way you want to find it is wonderful. If you're not quite ready to go, don't. Can you soften through your head, your neck? Can you press down through the center of your palm? Inhale, look forward, maybe find a gentle bend if you'd like. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, maybe with straight legs, maybe with bent knees. Just hang once you get there. Find whatever upper body variation serves you best. That might be finding a basket with your elbows, head relaxes. You could interlace your hands behind your head, which is relaxing. You could interlace your hands or hook your thumbs. Neck is soft, whatever feels good, but notice a common theme. Your head is relaxed. Take a big breath in whatever shape you're finding. And on your exhale, just melt your fingers down. How heavy can your fingertips be? How heavy can your head be? Now anchoring your fingertips on your mat perhaps, or your shins. Inhale, find a flat back. Draw your heart really forward and up. Soft, tiny micro bend in your knees. And exhale, fold. Tuck your chin in towards your belly button once again. Let's find that again, a little bit of stretch. Inhale. Lengthen heart forward. Lead with your heart, but not with your chin. Instead of pointing your chin forward, can you point the crown of your head forward? Big breath. Exhale, belly to thigh. Purposeful movement. Your legs will thank you. One more time, just for fun. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. Pull your belly button up and in towards your heart. You might feel your pelvic floor follow suit. Take a big breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, grow tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shoulders down your back, breathe. Maybe close your eyes if that feels okay. Lift your crown up, lift your heart up, slide your shoulders down, breathe easy. On your next inhale, reach both arms up, grow tall. Maybe point your chin up to your fingertips. Exhale, fold yourself down over soft knees. Fingertips anchor on whatever's best for you. Inhale, find a flat back, heart drawing forward, shoulders drawing back. Exhale, lower. Plant your palms, step back, find a plank pose. Again, whatever this needs to be for you today. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. How purposefully can you go? Slide your thumbs back to your low ribs. Press down through your feet. Inhale, hover, find baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees if you're not doing a knees down plank. And on an inhale, press up to whatever plank pose you like. Exhale, up and back. Lead with your hips. Downward dog. How fully can you breathe? Come back to that. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or lightly jump to the top to hang, forward fold. On an inhale, lengthen through your heart. Low belly draws up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, grow tall, palms pressing. Exhale, hands to your heart, like you're moving them through honey, slow. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Maybe look up, maybe find a teeny back bend. Exhale, dive yourself down. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. And exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back. Plank pose once again. Fingertips forward, heart forward. Inhale. This one is going to be up to you. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly or halfway if you're ready for a low plank chaturanga. Inhale, lifts your heart. Maybe it's a baby cobra. If you're ready for an upward dog, only your palms and the tops of your feet are on your mat, so my legs are actually lifted here. Heart drawing forward, soft micro bend through your elbows. Big breath. Use your core to roll over your toes. Back to your downward dog. So that sequence, y'all, that plank pose to baby cobra to downward dog, maybe you choose to take any other variation. That is your vinyasa. I'm going to start to offer those throughout class. Just like everything, they're all optional. Skip any of this at any point, all the time, forever. Downward dog is where we'll meet. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top to hang, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, heart draws forward, low belly draws up and And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, stand up, hands together. Exhale, draw your palms down, shoulders down as well. Inhale, reach up, stretch, maybe gaze up, lead with your fingertips, your chin will follow. Exhale, dive, lead with your heart, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, heart here. Exhale, fold and flow through your vinyasa if you want, or just step back to your downward dog if you want to flow. Your exhale lowers you. Your inhale lifts your heart, and your exhale travels you back. I'll see you in downward dog. And y'all, if you want to jump back at any point, make sure you're jumping back to chaturanga with bent elbows and not to a plank with straight arms. That's my note for today. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top, any way you'd like. Inhale, lengthen heart here. And exhale, fold down. Okay, a little different. Bring your feet together. Big toes touching, heels slightly parted. Bend through your knees, sink your weight back towards your heels. And inhale, reach your arms up, your heart up. Your chair, breathe. Can you scoop forward just a little bit with your tailbone? Can you reach your biceps up towards your ears, but slide your shoulders down? Take a big calm inhale. Maybe point your chin up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen heart here. Exhale, fold, travel home to your downward dog. Any way you want to get there is the best, as long as you're being guided by your breath. Okay. Inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Notice if your right hip wants to open and slide up. Can you draw your hips in a line? Point all 5 right toes down like you're stamping a footprint. Notice as well, if you're spiked up on your left toes, just relax that. Let's take a big breath in. And exhale, step your foot all the way through. Scooching your front foot forward if you have to. Make sure that your right ankle is in line with your right knee. Engaging through your core. Maybe find a little bit of motion working into your left hip. See how that's feeling. Your right hip, hello. Whenever you're ready, inhale, reach up. High lunge. Breathe. Can you spike up even higher on your left toes? Can you slide your right hip crease back and your left hip point forward? Sink a little deeper. And similar to our chair pose, can you slide your biceps next to your ears, but relax your shoulders? Breathe. Let's take a full inhale, maybe look up. Exhale, frame your foot, and travel home to your downward dog. Finding your breath in the shape. Inhale, lift your left leg up, breathe. Can you relax your head, fold your chin in towards your heart? Can you slide your right hip down if it wants, or can you slide your left hip down towards your right big toe? Let's take a full breath in. And exhale, step through. Scooch up there if you have to. Find a little bit of buoyancy, a little bit of motion, just from working into your hips. See how you're feeling today. Engage through your core and inhale, reach up when you're ready. High lunge. Breathe. Can you utilize your 2 big toes here? Can you slide your biceps back, shoulders down, but notice if that makes your front ribs want to open. Can you seam them together like you're wearing a corset? Take an inhale, maybe look up if you want a little bit of added challenge. Exhale, frame your foot, and take it home. To downward dog, obviously, because you're already home. Breathe. Here, we're in a child's pose, or any other shape for 3 to 5 breaths. And y'all, we're going to move through that exact same sequence. We're going to take it breath to breath, pose to pose, which means each movement that we take gets its own breath. It's going to be a little faster. That said, move at your own speed. We're all doing the exact same thing. And listen to what your breath tells you today. Okay. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, heart lifting. Exhale, fold yourself down. Snug your feet together. Bend through your knees. Inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, fold yourself forward and down. Inhale, lengthen heart. Exhale, downward dog. You choose how to get there. Whenever you arrive, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, reach up, high lunging. Exhale, frame your foot, and downward dog. And whenever you get there, inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, reach up. How calmly can you do it? Exhale, take it home. Downward dog. 3 to 5 breaths anywhere you'd like. If you're in your downward dog and you want to find a side stretch, shorten your stance, walk your feet in a little bit, and grasp your right hand to the outside of your left calf. Corkscrew your heart over, breathe. If you try this and you don't dig it, don't do it. Switch sides whenever you'd like. Breathe. Whenever you're ready, plant your palms, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Tarps off, boys. Inhale, lengthen heart. And exhale, fold. From here, it's going to be a little bit different. Feet about hips width distance apart. Root down through your fingertips. Feel free to utilize a block or whatever's approximating a block for you these days. Root down through your right foot. Inhale your left leg up, standing splits. Breathe. So this is all you have to do. If you're just itching to do something else, maybe try just doing a standing splits. Notice if your left hip is wanting to open to rise, can you rotate it in and down? Relax your head. Breathe. Take a big inhale, lift a little higher if it feels okay. And exhale, forward fold. Yeah. Maybe find a gentle sway. You never have to really, be super still if you don't want to. And Whenever you're ready, make your way back to kind of stillness. Root down through your left foot and inhale, right leg up, breathe. And just breathe into how this feels today. Breathe into your left hamstring, breathe into your right quadricep, spiral your right hip, your right inner thigh inward, your right hip downward, breathe. Big inhale, forward fold. Maybe you find a sweat. Yeah. From here, feet together, bend through your knees, and you'll reach up, chair. Okay, we've been here before. We're moving on just a little bit. Keeping your chair, root down through your right foot once again, hollow through your belly, flex your left foot like you're stamping on something, and just hover it. Both knees are bent, just observe. Whew. Inhale, straighten your right leg, come to stand, lift your left knee in line with your left hip, breathe. This is balance. It's helpful to find a spot in front of you that's not moving. Take a big inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, sit down, left foot down. Chair pose, so fun. Okay, root down through your left foot now. Automatically start flexing through your right. Inhale, just hover your right foot. Both knees are bent, breathe. Maybe this side is different. I know mine is. Whenever you're ready, inhale. Come to standing. Flex your right foot. Your right knee's in line with your right hip, so if you want to be cranking it up to your heart, try to keep it there. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chair pose. Okay. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, your side stretch over to the right. Maybe you bring your right hand to your right thigh. Surf your left hand over. Keep your heart opening. If my head is cut off, I'm really sorry. I don't understand technology. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to the other side. Open heart, breathe. And again, whatever side stretch you fancy today. Inhale, reach up. Find a back bend of your choice as well. Maybe it's open heart, maybe it's bent elbows. Inhale, press up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen heart. And exhale, fold. Travel back to your downward dog. Maybe you flow, maybe you skip it. Okay. Inhale your right leg up. Keep your hips in a line. And exhale, step through. Now this time, keep your left hand planted and inhale your right arm up. Breathe. Wrap open from your right ribs. Take an inhale. And exhale, frame your foot. Spike up on your left toes, hollow through your belly, and inhale, reach up. High crescent lunge. Knit your ribs together even as you draw your biceps back. Let's take an inhale here. Exhale to an open twist. Right arm's gonna reach back. Left arm shifts forward. Palms opening to the right. Breathe. Sit deeper through your right knee. Spike up on your left toe. Take a moment, observe if your heart wants to lean forward through your right toes. Can you lean back like somebody's pulling your right arm? You want your shoulders to be on top of your hips. Breathe. On an inhale, reach both arms up. Come back to center. Core is strong, your back bend. Maybe it's an open heart, maybe you bend your elbows. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, spiral out. Calm warrior two. Front foot faces exactly forward. I'm scooting forward. Your back toes are peeking in towards your front toes. Breathe. Keep your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Maybe you pull up your, there we go. Start to shift forward. Flip your front palm, reach back. Reverse this. Keep sinking through your front knee, big breath. Exhale, frame your foot. All 10 toes spiral forward. Take it home. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep your hips in a line. Let's take a big breath. Exhale, step through. Plant your right hand down and inhale your left arm up. Open through your heart, but keep your left knee hugging in if it wants to collapse out. Let's take a big breath. Exhale, frame your foot. Okay. Hollow through your belly, spike up on your right toes. Inhale, reach up. Your high lunge, breathe. Slide your right hip forward. Knit your ribs together. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, open twisting to the left. Right arm forward. Left leg back, breathe. Utilize your big toes. Keep your shoulders stacking on top of your hips. Okay, woo. Inhale, reach both arms up. Core is strong, open out on the exhale, your back bend. Inhale, press up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. You want your left shin to be underneath your left knee, sit a little deeper. Start to shift forward. Flip your front palm. Reverse this. And exhale. Frame your foot. Downward dog. Center your breath. Maybe find a small sip of water. Okay, so similar to what we did before. I have a hair in my mouth, that's awkward. We're gonna move through that same sequence. It's gonna be breath to breath, pose to pose, move at your own pace. It's gonna be fun. And make it yours. Downward dog. Okay. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, lengthen heart. And exhale, fold. Root down through your fingertips and your right foot. Inhale, left leg lifting. Exhale, step right on down. Inhale, right leg lifting. Exhale, fold. Snug your feet and bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Root down through your right foot. Inhale, come to stand. Lift your left knee. Exhale, step right on down. Inhale, lift your right knee. Exhale, step down, sit down. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Exhale, your side stretch, over to the right. Inhale, press up, stretch up. Exhale, side stretch, over to the left. Inhale, press up. Your back bend on the exhale. And those are optional. Your back bend can be no back bend. Inhale, press up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up whenever you're there. And exhale, step through. On an inhale, swing your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, plant it down. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Here we go. Exhale, open twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, press back up. Open heart, back bend on the exhale. Core supported. Inhale, press up. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, flip front palm, reverse. Press forward and back. Downward dog is where we'll meet. And when you're there, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step calmly through. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And exhale, frame your foot. Inhale, reach up, high lunging. Exhale, open twist, right arm forward. Inhale, press back to center. Exhale, open out, back bend. Inhale, press up. Exhale, warrior two, front foot forward. Inhale, flip up and back. Exhale, frame your foot. Downward dog. Take 3 to 5 breaths anywhere you'd like. Let's make it closer to 5. You dig? If you enjoyed that side stretch on the other side, shorten your stance. Grasp your right hand to the outside of your left calf, corkscrew over. If you're doing something double-sided, even it out whenever you're ready. Make your way back to downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, lengthen heart. And exhale, fold. Okay. Root down through your fingertips and your right foot. Inhale, left leg lifting. So, standing splits. We've been here before. Feel free to stay. If you want to challenge your balance, you could walk your fingertips or your blocks closer to your foot. You could find a half bind, wrapping your right hand around your right calf. You could try for a full bind. Woo. If you wanted, you could bring your hands to heart, lifting forward for warrior three. If it's a shaky situation, yeah, me too. Lift your heart forward like you're doing a baby cobra. Don't forget about your back muscles. They're back there. Ooh. Let's take a big breath in. Standing splits. Ooh. And exhale, forward fold. Wonderful work. Okay. Root down through your left foot. Let's see how this goes on the left side, shall we? Lift your right leg. So again, listen, standing splits, so nice. Stay right here. You could walk your fingertips in. You could take a half bind. You could see what happens with a full bind. Or you could work on bringing your hands to heart. Engage your lifted foot. Lift your heart. Soften through your breath. As long as you're breathing the best you can, it does not matter what shape you're making. Let's take an inhale. Standing splits. That was me telling myself that it's okay to be bad. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. There's no such thing as bad. It's just where you are today. Okay. That went great. Feet together. Bend through your knees. And inhale, reach up. Chair pose, breathe. How calmly can you do it? Shoulders soften down. Okay. Start to root down through your right foot. Flex your left foot automatically. Just hover it. On an inhale, come to stand. Stay here. If you want to make it harder, extend your left leg forward. If you want, you can lean forward. Maybe a soft bend. You can catch your foot, belly to thigh. And just see what happens. Breathe. Slide your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Ooh. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Okay, can you rewind to previous pose? It's gonna be a mofo. Release, reach up. Big breath in, chair pose. Woo! We're doing it, y'all. We done did it. Okay, left hip down. Just hover your right. Notice if your left knee wants to collapse in, because mine does. Root down through all four corners of your left foot. Come to stand. All right, keeping your hip and your knee in line. Extend forward if you like. So this could be enough. It is enough. It's hard. If you want, maybe reach forward. A little bit of a bend to catch on. And again, see what happens. Breathe. Left hip forward. Right hip back. If you fall out, come in. It's no big deal. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, see if you can't fold. Maybe it's imperceptible. All right, from here we're going to return to previous pose. Hollow through your core, flex through your foot. Reach up, extend, big breath. Exhale, sit down. Big inhale lifts your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Whew. Inhale, lengthen. It's unpleasant. Please stop. Edison. Edison. You're just right there. Stop it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Side stretch. Over to the right. You pick. Stay here. Open through your heart. Chin away from chest. Notice if you're crunching your left shoulder up, can you slide it down? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, your side stretch over to the left. Stretching right fingertips away from right heel. Shoulder slides down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Your back bend. It can be anything. Exhale. Inhale, press up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And travel home to your downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up whenever you're there. Stay here because this is sweet. Or exhale. Round your knee to your heart. Shift forward like you're moving to a one-legged plank pose. Inhale, press up. Lead with your hips. Exhale, exact same thing. Maybe a little slower, a little more deliberate. Breathe. Inhale. Press up one more time. Exhale, knee to heart. Move slow. Inhale, press up. And we all step through. Right foot in between your hands. Plant your left hand down. Nailed it. Inhale your right arm up. Hug your right knee in towards your midline. Spike up on your left toes. Now, spike up on your left fingertips as well. Gain a little bit more height. Engage. And without thinking too hard about it, on an inhale, press up to your open twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Left hip forward. Stay here if you feel like revolving. Trickle your right fingertips back and your left fingertips back. Breathe. For me, it's super intense. If it's not working for you, skip it. Wherever you are, inhale, reach both arms up. Hollow through your core, exhale, back bend. Inhale to press up. Exhale, spiral out, warrior two. Okay, we're back. Start to shift forward. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse. This time, lengthen your front leg, lean back. Exhale, warrior two. Sit a little bit deeper. Gazes forward. Inhale, shift forward. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse. Lengthen, lean. Exhale, warrior two. A little deeper. Last one. Inhale, shift forward. Flip your front palm, reverse this. Lengthen. Triangle pose from here, y'all. Swing your right arm forward and down. And your left arm up. Okay. So whatever this needs to look like is perfect. You could stay here. You could surf your top arm forward, pinky spirals down. You could find a bind. If you wanted to move towards a half moon, that's what I'm thinking about. Bring your gaze to your right foot. Shorten your stance. Scooch forward until your right knee bends. And lift. So this time you are stacking your hips, you're stacking your shoulders, you're wiggling. It's a balance. Breathe. Keep your hands and feet engaged. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, float back, or maybe land back like a stone. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse. Exhale, frame your foot. All 10 toes pointing forward, back to our lunge. Left hand down, reach your right arm up. Stay here. You could swim your top arm forward. You can make some circles with your arm. You could spiral all 10 toes over to the right to intensify sensation through your hips. You could take some hip dips here. If you wanted to step back to any form of a side plank, absolutely feel free. And take the next few breaths to make your way back to your downward dog. Okay. Breathe here. Inhale, lift your left leg up. So option to stay here, because again, this is sweet. Or inhale, prepare. Exhale, round forward, knee to heart. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, do it again if you want. Move even slower. Inhale, lift. Last one, round forward. Inhale, press, sit up. Exhale, step through. Okay. Plant down through your right hand. And inhale your left arm up. Opening through your heart, engage through your core. Spike up on your right fingertips. And on an inhale, press up to your open twist. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Breathe. Option to stay right here, or you can revolve if you're into it. Breathe. Again, a lot. Inhale, reach both arms up. Back bend on the exhale, make a lot of space through your heart, but send your ribs together. Inhale, press up. Open out, warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, shift forward, flip your front palm. Exhale, lean back, reverse, and lengthen your left leg. Big breath in. And exhale, warrior two. Okay. Twice more like that. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, sit a little deeper. Okay. Inhale, shift forward. Flip your front palm, reverse this. Lengthen, hold. Exhale, triangles pose. Left arm down. And right arm up. Again, stay here. You could surf your top arm forward. You could find a bind. If you wanted to move towards half moon, gaze to your left foot, high. Bend through your left knee a little, scooch in. Bring your left hand in front of your left foot and lift. Maybe look up. And again, think about stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. If you're worried about your head hitting the windowsill, me too. Actually, I'm just gonna go back. Yeah. There we go. Flex, open. Let's take a big breath in. Land back. It's not great. Warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse. Exhale, frame your foot. All 10 toes pointing forward. Plant down through your right hand. Inhale your left arm up. Again, you could stay right here. You could find some motion, some movement through your top arm. You could spiral all 10 toes over. If you're here, you could take some hip dips. If you wanted to step back to any form of a side plank, do it. And whenever you're ready, downward dog. Take 3 to 5 breaths right here. Or anywhere you need to. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale to your pigeon. Right knee to the top right, actually. Let me grab my handy pigeon towel. Right knee to the top right edge. Your shin doesn't have to be parallel. Lengthen your left leg back. If you'd rather find a double pigeon or a reclined pigeon, go for it. Anything you need. And begin to move into your pigeon. Whatever that needs to look like for you today. And can you slow down your breath? Can you let go of anything that happened previously and simply focus on your inhales and your exhales? Let's take a big breath in, wherever you are, whatever shape you're making, big inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Whenever you're ready, if you need more time here, please take it. Whenever you want, press up to your palms. And take the next 3 to 5 breaths to move back to your downward dog. Again, if you're not quite ready to do that yet, we're simply doing the exact same thing on the other side. So it's no worries. Move it around, whatever feels good. Maybe you bend and stack. If you feel like you want to flip your dog, do it. And we'll meet in your downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale. Slide your left knee over to the left. Cross your shin over, Edison. Lengthen your right leg back. Whatever pigeon pose this needs to be is perfect. And move into your shape. Edison, Edison, Edison. I don't need you one standing out right next to my head, okay? Just chill. You do kiss your mama with that one. It makes me sad. And wherever you need to be, focus on your breath. Let's take an inhale into whatever shape you're making, or whatever's happening. Big breath in. Big breath out. Make your way back up as you're ready to our final downward facing dog. If you're not quite ready to go there, again, take your time. This is yours all of the time, 100%. Find whatever movements you're into. If you flipped your dog on the other side, maybe you do it on this side. Making your way back to your downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, canoe tabletop. Move through some cat-cows. If your dog is part cat, he just goes to the door. He doesn't want to go out. Okay, and once you're here, we're going to move through a final round, a second and final round of our hero's pose. Separate your knees 2 fist distance if they're not there already. And widen your feet. Walk your hips back and sink them down. Again, if you need to utilize a block, please do it. Palms to thighs, face up or face down. If this is no problem for you and you can bring your bum to the ground and you would like to deepen this, I have some options. However, listen to your knees, listen to your hips, listen to your body. If you're sitting on a block and you're not quite reaching the ground with your hips, skip this part. But if you're here and you want to take it deeper, grab onto the soles of your feet and lower down to your forearms. Heart lifting. So once you're here, take a moment to observe if your knees want to fly 3 feet up in the air, it's a sign that you've gone too far and you need to come back. If you're frustrated that you can't go back, that's what you're working on today. Everything is going to open, it's going to soften in time, so be where you are. If you can lean back and it's not a problem and you want to take it deeper, you can recline all the way. You could even make a halo with your elbows. But again, and it's going to be wherever you are, whatever variation of your hero you're in, you're getting a stretch through the entire front line of your body. Big breath in. Big breath out. And if you're reclined, we're going to get out of it the same exact way that we came into it, grabbing onto your feet. Lift up to your forearms, and then back to upright. Rolling forward, ooh, tabletop. If you want to sort of percuss your feet on your mat a little bit to get the blood flowing, go for it. If you want to find cat-cow, whatever. And whenever you're ready, swing your legs out in front of you. Come to a seat. Okay, lengthen your legs, give them a little shake. Whatever feels good. If you need to find a walk, go for it. Flex your toes. And inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold. So y'all grab onto whatever you got. If you can't quite reach your feet today, grab onto your ankles, your calves, whatever serves you. It's not about grabbing your feet. That is irrelevant. Just breathe into the stretch of your back, your shoulders, your legs. Tuck your chin. Breathe. Taking a few big breaths. Notice your jaw. Are you clenching it? Unfurrow through your brows. And keeping your fingertips anchored on whatever they're anchored on. Inhale, lift your heart. Flat back, super duper mindful. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Not to go deeper for depth's sake, but just opening your muscles using your breath. Let's take one more inhale in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, heart to thighs. And slowly start to roll up until you're rolling down. Let's come to lying on our back. If it would feel good for you to hug your knees in, find a little sway, that's totally wonderful. You could find a stretch, whatever feels good. Just sort of roll around for a moment or two. And planting your feet down, knees bent, we're setting up for a bridge pose. I'm going to offer a bunch of different options. And here's what they are. You could just take a traditional bridge, extending your fingertips down towards your heels, scooching your heels up until they're just grazing your fingertips. And again, you want your feet to be that hips width distance, so they're really only about 4 to 6 inches apart. Rocking your shoulders underneath you, lift your hips, breathe. So this is an amazing place to be. Keep your neck still. I realized that I looked over to the camera when I said that. You could interlace your hands underneath you to find a bind. You could point your fingertips up, pressing down through your triceps. You could lift one leg at a time. You could move towards a full wheel. If you want to open your hips a little bit more before we end, you can come along with me. So if you're doing your own bridge thing, keep doing it. I'm going to talk us through a bridge-in, which is a bridge pigeon hybrid. If you're into that, cross your right shin over the top of your left thigh, flex your right foot, arms down to your sides. Press your knee forward, root down through your left foot, and inhale, lift your hip. So it is important that your left heel is in line with your left hip here. Rock your shoulders underneath you, lengthen your chin. Use your left butt cheek to lift your hips even higher. Flex your right toes and keep your right knee drawing down. Breathe. If you try this and you're not into it, skip it, do something else. Big breath in. Slowly lower your hips down. And let's switch it. Right heel in line with your right hip. Flex your left, stack your left shin over the top of your right thigh. Flex your left knee. Flex your left foot, left knee forward. Hip work makes me not be able to talk anymore. Root down through your right foot and lift your hips, bridge in. Shoulders underneath you. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. Let's take a big inhale. Slowly lower down. Whew. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Find a gentle sway. Maybe make some individual circles with your knees. I like that. And opening your arms to a T or a cactus. Let your knees fall over to the left. And bring your gaze to the right. Moving into a gentle supine twist. If there's anything else you'd rather be doing here, go for it. Big breath in. Exhale. Whenever you're ready, inhale back up to center. Then exhale over to the other side. Knees to the right, gaze to the left, or whatever side you didn't do before. Slowing down. Let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale back to center. And if you would like to do a little bit of happy baby, reaching through your knees, grasping onto the outers of your feet, go for it. If there's any other posture, anything you want to get done before we end, take a little bit of time to do it. I'm just rolling around doing nothing, which feels right, honestly, feels super right. And whenever you're ready, gather your knees in. I've been encouraging this lately. Give yourself a big old hug, big breath. And exhale. Move to your final pose, your Shavasana. And it's a posture that can look like anything. Maybe it's lying on your back, arms, legs, in any shape. It could be a fetal posture lying on your side. It could be a meditative seat. Taking a few breaths to find your shape, whatever it is. Soften your eyes, maybe close them. And in the stillness this morning, far apart but also together and connected. It's pretty profound. It's pretty remarkable. Let's all take 3 breaths together as a group. On an inhale, fill up. Maybe bring your hands to heart. Exhale, sigh that out. Inhale to fill up. Exhale, sigh it out. And one more big breath in. And then a big breath out. Let your breath return to normal. But take a little bit of time, give yourself some gratitude for getting on your mat today, honestly. And in gratitude, from my heart to your heart, in the name of the highest good, and to the teacher in us all, I bow. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Yay. Okay, I'm sorry. I never know how to end this part, but I'm always, gosh, I feel so much better, y'all. I hope that you do too. My name's Rachel. Thank you for practicing with me from the bottom of my heart. It's huge. It means a lot. So thank you. If you didn't donate already, go ahead and go for it. The link is to the right. I'm teaching again at 9 a.m. tomorrow. If you want to tune in and you want to request something, my Instagram is at Rachel Frankenbeans. It's my name, Rachel Frank. N like the letter N. Beans like the food. Margaret, you rule. Okay, hold on a second. If you're into this, thank you, Scott. Oh, hi. I'm going to let Walter in because he's infuriated about it. Walter B. Jones, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I kicked you out because you're just being so annoying. You did catch a Letterkenny reference. Oh, make my day. Okay. Freaking A. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9. I could just ramble into the screen for a long time, but I won't. I love you too, Margaret. Have a gorgeous Sunday. I'll see y'all soon. We're getting there, man. I'm feeling positive. But that dog is about to drink out of my water. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys next time, which is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Okay.